We are out here this week monitoring hydrilla. It's an invasive plant. Unfortunately, we know it's caused a lot of problems in a lot of our lakes, and we know it can grow around Albemarle Sound, but no one's ever done a baseline survey to see where it grows. And so we are working our way down the Chowan River to conduct that first baseline survey, so we have a point to determine where it is and how fast it grows. Hydrilla is an invasive plant. It's not native here. And so all the plants that live here just don't really have any defenses against it. So once it establishes itself, it crowds out everything else, displacing some of the other pretty rich fisheries habitat that we have in the sounds. 195, mark 156. We're out here monitoring hydrilla, trying to find out where it grows. We're also taking sediment samples back to NC State University to try and figure out if they can grow in these soils, if they grow in these conditions, and try and get a better handle on how successful they might be up here in the Chowan. We've also done some very interesting work with the University of Georgia professor, Susan Wild, who has discovered a bacteria that lives on hydrilla. It's called Atechnos hydrillicola, which in Latin and Greek means the eagle killer that lives on hydrilla. And what it does is, as waterfowl eat it and bald eagles eat those waterfowl, the toxins in that bacteria accumulate, and it's a pretty serious source of mortality for bald eagles. I hope that we don't find any hydrilla, but there's been some great work done in Chowan County to delineate the extent, and we're working with the Division of Marine Fisheries to do about another 200 miles of coastline in the upcoming months so we can start getting a better handle on where it grows. I hope our methods are good enough to detect it, but of course I hope we don't find much, because what we find we have to prioritize and try and figure out how to control it.